Long, long ago, deep in the mountains, there lived a great tiger. One day, the tiger roamed the entire mountain but could not find anything to eat, and his stomach growled like rolling thunder. Ugh, I'm so hungry I can't stand it. I'll just have to head down to the village and find something to eat. As the tiger sauntered into the village, he passed by a house and suddenly froze. A sound drifted from inside. From within the house came the loud, wailing cries of a young child. Licking his lips, the tiger crept silently to the base of the wall and eavesdropped on the conversation inside. Inside the room, a mother was sweating and struggling to soothe her crying child. Desperate to quiet the child, the mother said playfully, "Oh dear, what shall we do? You've been crying so loud that a scary tiger has come outside. If you keep crying, the tiger will come and eat you up." The tiger, listening outside the wall, felt his heart drop. Yikes! How did she know I was here? What a clever woman! Flustered, but still cunning, the tiger held his breath, planning to pounce the moment the child stopped crying in fear. But the child paid no attention to the tiger and only cried even louder. "No, no, I'm going to keep crying." The mother quickly reached into the cupboard and pulled something out, saying, "You really are something. I'm sorry for scaring you, sweetheart. Here, have a dried persimmon. Now stop crying, all right?" Yet strangely, the child who had not even flinched at the mention of a fearsome tiger instantly stopped crying the moment he heard the word dried persimmon. At this, the tiger outside the wall went wide-eyed and began to tremble from head to toe. What? A child who wasn't even afraid of me stopped crying at the word dried persimmon. Just how enormous and terrifying must it be? It must be far stronger than I am. Just as the tiger stood shaking in fear of his own making, a cattle thief who had come to the village that very night was sneaking silently across the rooftop. Spotting the tiger in the yard, the thief mistook it for a large cow in the darkness. Perfect. There's a fine, plump cow right there. The thief leaped from the roof and landed squarely on the tiger's back. The tiger was already terrified from thoughts of the dried persimmon, and the sudden weight on his back made him jump out of his skin. "Ah! It's the dried persimmon! The persimmon has appeared!" The tiger was convinced that the thief who had landed on his back was the terrifying monster itself, the dried persimmon. Shrieking in terror, the tiger bolted out of the village as fast as his legs could carry him. "Help me! The persimmon monster is going to eat me alive!" The tiger raced up the mountain path like a gust of wind, desperate to shake off the persimmon monster. Meanwhile, the thief on his back finally came to his senses and realized he was riding not a cow, but a ferocious tiger. Good heavens! This isn't a cow, it's a tiger! If I fall off now, I'm as good as dead. Paralyzed with fear, the thief clutched the tiger's fur with all his might and clung on for dear life. No matter how fast the tiger ran, the creature on his back refused to let go, and the tiger was so frightened that tears and snot streamed down his face. After a long, desperate run, the thief spotted a thick tree branch overhead. Now's my chance. Fighting to survive, the thief quickly reached out, grabbed the branch, and swung himself free from the tiger's back, dangling from the tree. A moment later, feeling the weight vanish from his back, the tiger looked around. What? The persimmon monster is gone! Hooray! I'm alive! Overjoyed at the thought of having escaped the terrifying persimmon monster, the tiger fled deep into the mountains. Of course, the thief hiding in the tree also breathed a huge sigh of relief and fled straight home. Thanks to one word, dried persimmon, that a mother casually used to soothe her baby, the village had driven away both a fearsome tiger and a wicked thief all at once. From that day on, neither the tiger nor the thief ever dared to set foot in the village where the terrible dried persimmon lived.